Hello folks, here we are with a new Mayor's message for the week. Got a special guest with me today, Mr Bruce Corbett. Bruce is the Chief Officer with the Fire Brigade. What is that correct title, please, Bruce?
Brigade Chief.
Brigade Chief. I just had it round the wrong way.
Oh yeah,
but anyway,
worked out alright.
Apart from being Brigade Chief, how long have you worked here at the council, Bruce? What a total of years? 40 odd?
Oh, total years would be over 40, but you had a bit of a break early 90s,
yeah.
for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, gee, long time in the game.
Long time in the game.
Yeah.
Been there since I left school, so it is a long time.
And how long have you been with the Fire Brigade?
37 years in Wynyard.
Have you really? 37 years. Now, I'm particularly interested in what's taken place with the Fire Brigade over the last 12 months, and back in earlier in last year I was away and I couldn't attend your 100-year celebrations.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a big weekend and brought all the history together and brought a lot of old members together. We brought a lot of old equipment, a lot of old fire engines, and had a big parade in the street, and then a bit of a celebration on the night.
Yes, yes. I unfortunately had a holiday booked. Don't get a chance to go very often, but I had this holiday booked and I thought, dash it all. Anyway, John Martin attended in my absence, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And the beauty of it was our 100-year dinner, and we had actually 100 guests exactly at the dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
so
that was wonderful.
It worked out pretty well.
Gee. Yeah, so that was the 100-year celebrations. There's been a lot of things happened in those 100 years with volunteers. What amounts of time's been devoted to volunteer services to our community through the Fire Brigade in that time?
Oh, it'd be massive. And you'd never be able to equate it, I don't think,
No.
Robbie. Probably never be able to recognise it anyway, but you know, like we're one of the service organisations that do that sort of stuff. There's a number of them, but
That's right.
yeah, not many of them are on call 24/7, 365 days a year like us.
No, no. And then to top this off, Bruce, just this year, the Australian Emergency Service Award. Is that the correct title?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You, the Wynyard Fire Brigade received that award, along with John Duncan, who was a member of the SES for just on 50 years, I think.
50 years, yeah, he did 50 years. We won the award as the brigade for our 100 years of service.
Yes.
The awards are sponsored by 7BU and CFM.
Yes.
And run for the Tasmanian section of the Australian Institute of Emergency Services.
I see, it was a Tasmanian section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So
will there be a state, will there be a national final?
there was a state award.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we didn't win that. Went to an individual, and I can't think of his name, down Hobart.
Did it?
And worthy recipient as well.
Oh, yeah.
We went to a function in Hobart, and yeah, so we got the Coast Award.
You was in the finals.
So we're in the finals.
Yep.
And yeah, it was one of those things that came out of the blue actually. I just got a phone call from
You'd been nominated.
7BU saying, congratulations, you won an award. Didn't even know we'd been nominated.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
that was good.
Yeah, and to attend the supper down there the other night for the presentations and to hear the story of it all, you know, and you spoke and John Duncan spoke from the SES, it was just made you sit there and relax and think about what people do, what our interests are, what our hobbies are, and what our spare time is, and what this organisation, the Wynyard Fire Brigade, donate in voluntary services and training. Look, you can't do much unless you have the training and the qualifications and the accreditation, and you run that too. You organise all that.
Yeah, we do. We do 4 hours training a month at the station,
Do you?
or 2 hours every fortnight.
Yes.
And apart from that,
That's all right. You take that call if you got it.
apart from that, we do training over at the regional headquarters in Burnie.
Yes.
And that's nationally accredited training, and you've got to do that to be certain stages of your firefighting career. Yeah, so it's all it's all good, and I think the good part about it all is that we're a team.
Yes.
And I think it's the team that won the award.
Yes.
And to me that was great.
Yep.
Not taking anything away from John Duncan, he certainly earned his award.
Yeah, that's right.
SES.
But isn't it great to see there's a portion of your group, ladies, you know, and for them to have the uniform on and to be driving the trucks,
Yeah.
pulling out the hoses.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. You know, I just sat there and thought, you know, how great this is. There's no discrimination. Anyone can be a member of the fire brigade, and they can qualify and be competent in the skills, or as anyone else, can they?
Oh, absolutely, and there's a lot of women volunteers in the fire service in Tassie now.
Is that?
Still dominated by the males, but
Yes.
dominated in numbers, I mean, too.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, it is great.
But the other skills that some of these professional people are there with, that's a huge advantage too, isn't it? You know, I spoke to a nursing sister there that nursed me in hospital 12 months ago, and you know, and the skills of your skills, but many of them, you know, tradespeople, farmers,
Yep.
various things like that, that they've got the skills to broad range to cover the community, and on top of your training for the fire service and what's needed there, these other skills are a bonus, aren't they?
Yeah, they are a bonus, and the bonus, I guess, for us too in Wynyard is that we've got the ambulance who co-share the station with us.
Yes.
We know them when we go out on jobs. We know what their capabilities are, and working together is really great.
Yes.
We get the rescue people come over from Burnie Fire Brigade, the career fireys.
Yes.
They're fantastic as well to work with. So, you know, generally when you all come together as a team, and you know, you could bring the SES into that as well, because
Yes.
they're used sometimes in these in emergency situations.
Yep.
I think it's really great that all the teams are trained and can come together with their, you know, each one's skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my vision for things, and my vision only, I don't know what management or anyone else thinks about this, but I think that all these emergency services situated at the one centre would be great. No?
I agree with you.
Do you really?
I agree with you, and there's integration processes happening at the moment, which you might know about, with sort of SES and fire service and police and that sort of thing that's happening, and I think in a few years' time we will see all these services together.
Yep.
Together in the one location, which is good.
Yep. Yeah, we share your resources, your infrastructure be under the one roof. It'd be so good. But anyway, Bruce, well, I thank you for coming on board with me for this week's Mayor's Message at such short notice.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
And all the best in the finals.
Good on you, mate.